problem C, the elemental decompression. This is the code forces problem C of code forces round 842 deep 2. In this problem we have given the array of an integer, and we have to find two permutation, that is p and q of length m, such that max of p of I and max of p of I and q is equal to a of I for all I in range 1 to n. And if there is no exist such permutation, then we have to return, then we have to simply output no. Then for example, here explain the permutation. What is the permutation of 1 to n is simply the unique number in any array from 1 to n. So here the input constraint are given. The first we have the number of test case, which is 1 to 10 power 4, and each test case we have the integer n, which is in range of almost 2 into 10 power 5, and for each array A we have the element in range of 1 to n, the size of array. And then we have to output for each test case. If there exists no answer, that means cannot be construct any permutation p and q which satisfy the given condition, then we have to return no, and otherwise we have to print yes, followed by we have to print permutation p and q. Then here we have given simple test case, and then for in this test case 5, second test case, we have given n is equal to 5 and array A 5 3 4 2 5, and then we have to construct the two permutation p and q such that max of p of I and q of I is equal to 5. So simply you can see here the output is yes, and maximum of 1 and 5 is 5, maximum of 3 and 2 is 3, maximum 4 and 3 is 4, and maximum of 2 and 1 is 2, and maximum 5 and 4 is 5. Sorry. Here you can see the here answer does not exist, because maximum of 1, if construct a permutation 1 1, then we have another, we cannot be second, then we have to must we take the second element as a 2, but here if we take 2, then maximum element become more at least 2, so answer does not exist. So here I show you code. Here we are writing the code. You can see we are taking the input n, and we declare the vector v which is array A, and we construct permutation p and q. Then we make that two set, which p set, q set, and sp and qp. And then we taking the input. Here we are taking input p of I, and then check, and then we have to check if that element is present in set or not. If that element is not present in the set, then we have to assign the p of I is equal to p of I, and then we insert the element in the p set. Similarly, if this not is true, that means the p of I is present in p set, then we have to check in the q set, and if in the q set the p of I is not present, then we assign p of I is equal q of I is equal to p of I, and then we have to insert in the q set. If both condition is false, then that means the our answer is does not exist. That's why we are here we apply the flag. That means answer does not exist. The flag become false. Initially flag is true and now flag is false. We after the iterate the this loop, now we are checking the if flag is false. If flag false, that means our answer does not exist, then we have to output no. And simply now we have to, if answer exists, then we have to uh, then we have to make the permutation p and q. So here, so now we need any n element, which element which is not present in p and q. So we are storing that element which is not present in p set and q set. Then for that we have to iterate from 1 to n, and we check that ith in the element the value I is present in p set. If not present, then we have to store in yes p set yes p v. And similarly the that I element is not present in q set, then we have store in yes q. Now we are checking, then we again iterate from iterate in the loop, and then we check the ith element is 0. That means till now not, and we are not assign any value in p of I. Then we try to assign the value in p of I. Then we check the upper value which is greater than p of I. If that then if that value is equal to sp dot begin, then we have to, that means the answer become no. Then we have to print no and return. Otherwise we have to shift one position, and then we assign that value in p of I, and then erase of that value. And similarly if k of I is equal to 0, then we apply this condition, and then that means now we have to construct the p and q. Then we output yes and simply print the value in p and value in q. So that's it. Then if run this code, you can see, if run this code, then output in given test case, the output in here the output yes no. You can see output yes no. Okay, thank you.